Hey YouTube, it's Craig. Reviews for you. We're about to tear down some more numbers, so this is what we're going to do today. Alright, I am going to make a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction because, like I said on my last one, this is not my Star Wars. So I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction. Disney thinks that Solo is tracking so well that it's going to outdo Rogue One. Alright, I looked up the figures for Rogue One. Ain't no way in hell's going to touch that. But more importantly, this is going to be the more important statement. The Phantom Menace. Now, we can all arguably agree that this is probably one of the least favorite Star Wars movies, real Star Wars movies. And I'm going to go over some box office numbers with you, and I'm going to go over the numbers that it actually made, and we're going to put some stuff into perspective. How about that? I don't think Solo is going to come anywhere near it. Right now it's ranked, if you look at the way that the Star Wars movies are ranked online, and you can just do a Google search on that, it's going to show you that Solo, A Star Wars Story, is ranked third from the bottom, because they don't want it to show at the bottom. Those are ranked by the Rotten Tomatoes score. Phantom Menace had a 55% Rotten Tomatoes. So just off of that, I went and pulled up box office numbers, opening weekend numbers, and what it actually made internationally, nationally, and what the actual net of the movie was. So, with that being said, this is how it's going to work. Of course, that was released in 1990. It is now 2018. So that's been 28 years ago. That's a long period of time. The dollar has changed immensely since 1990. So I converted 1990 money to 2018 money because it roughly correlates to being the same. I looked up movie purchase prices from then and movie purchase prices from now, and it does correlate. And you can actually look that up too. And you can convert money from any date you want to. So if it's from 1918 to 2018, you can. If it was $100,000 in, what would it be now? You can actually do that too. Like I said, I'm a numbers person. I love math. So right off the hit, here's what Solo is going to have to pull in on opening weekend just to match the Phantom Menace. It's going to have to pull in $117 million. They're estimating it's going to pull in $134 million. I doubt they even get close to that. I mean, I doubt it. There's no way in hell. Nobody wants to see the damn thing. It's a movie that should never have happened. I mean, it really is. We've all had that one night at the bar. Every one of us have had that one night at a bar or a party or something, and it should, yeah, you wake up the next morning and, man, that should have never happened. Okay, that's Solo. That's Solo, A Star Wars Story right there. That should have never happened. And the only thing you can do is regret it for the rest of your life and try to forget about it, which requires more alcohol. Anyway, so with that being said, Phantom Menace pulled in today's money, $2.165 billion worldwide. That is more than the turd The Last Jedi pulled in, which was 1.3 billion. Matter of fact, that's almost twice what The Last Jedi, which is so good, pulled in. So in the 1990 money, it was still more money. So it was 1.275 billion is what it pulled in the Phantom Menace in 1990. So in today's money, that's actually $2.1 billion. But either way, even if you went by 1990 money versus this money, The Last Jedi didn't even compete with the Phantom Menace. And we can all agree that that was one of the least profitable films for Lucasfilm and the Star Wars franchise. Even though I consider it canon, it's canon. This crap that Disney's putting out is not canon at all. I mean, at all. They have a creative team. I don't know where I really honestly don't know where they hire them. I did put it in an application though. I did. I put it in an application. I got a return letter. my experiences down there, since I have had some experience in production, I have had some experience with being on camera. I did them on a TV show for 4 years, or 5 years, I'm sorry. And from all of that, my application was absolutely accepted. And hey, let's hope that we can get me in there on the creative team so I can stop all this social justice shit from happening. I mean, I'll probably be fired the first day there, because I'll probably just, walk through there and just, it'll be like that commercial where, just walk through there and just start slapping people left and right, just for making these, useless films that should never exist. So, with that being said, Solo has to pull in at least, and if we went by 1990 money, it would have to pull in at least 1.3 billion, which means it would have to pull in at least what The Last Jedi pulled in order to even compete with The Phantom Menace. These are real numbers. Real numbers. You can look this stuff up. You can send me a message. You can write me a comment, and I'll go over the numbers with you. Even at 1990 numbers, it's still $1.3 billion. You can look that up. Just look up Star Wars The Phantom Menace box office numbers, and it will tell you daily, weekly, what it pulled in on its opening weekend, what it pulled in, in the movie theaters itself, and what it's also pulled in after that, which is including toys, including blah, blah, blah. It tells you all that stuff. And then you can convert, which at this movie, Solo, you're not even going to have to convert that money over to today's money. But converting it over to today's money, Phantom Menace was twice as profitable as Rian Johnson's turd, The Last Jedi. Twice. That's right, I'm wearing my good shirt today. I'm not wearing this just for the video. It says, "You're an idiot. Would you like to buy a Valve?" I wear this a lot just because, well, there are a lot of idiots. And most of them work for Lucasfilm and Disney. So, this not being my Star Wars, I honestly don't care. But I'm putting in my prediction right now. Exactly right now. And I don't think it's going to touch nowhere near their projected $134 million. I did it again, as Jeremy said from Geeks and Gamers. I went and looked to see if anybody else has bought any more tickets for tonight. And no. You know why you didn't see? You know why you're not going to hear anything about this? Because they're going to try and push this thing out as the bastard stepchild it actually is. It's the movie that should have never been made. If you do like Chewie, you will get more Chewbacca in this movie. But to be honest with you, it doesn't make up for the other 2 hours, because the movie's 2 hours and 15 minutes. It doesn't make up for the other 2 hours of just boring, predictable, anybody could make it movie. That's the honest to God truth. The movie's just terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's not just that Disney sat there and called us all these names, and Disney thinks that the fans are stupid. We can just sell them anything as long as it's got Star Wars attached to it. That's not true. I'm not stupid. I'm going to get me some shirts made up that says this, Disney's, it's going to say Disney, this is not my Star Wars. Just for me, just so I can wear that sucker around. This is not my Star Wars. Because honestly, it's not. I might tattoo that right there next to the dragon, or tattoo it over here. I might get a tattoo of that says, this is not my Star Wars. Disney is not my Star Wars. Wow. So I made another trip to Toys R Us today, because they're not quite selling the toys that they should be selling. However, the stuff that I actually went to go get is actually already sold. But what's not sold is, well, the Star Wars stuff. The Star Wars stuff just sits there and sits there and sits there and sits there. And I got a hold of the same guy that was there last time. And come to find out his name's Brian. He's 22, actually. I thought he was younger than that. He's 22. He took me in the back. They had some older Star Wars figures, and you know, from, they've been there a while. I mean, they've been there a while. And I ended up buying those. And ended up buying, I don't know, 40-something action figures for, I think it was $71.20. $71.20. And these are the good ones. I mean, these aren't none of this stuff has to do with The Force Awakens or Last Jedi or any of the non-characters. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I mean, $71.20, and you know, these are the older stuff that they've had there. They were supposed to go into a clearance bin many years back, and just never did. I got me another one of my action figures today. I'm going to end up taking it and painting it all black, so I'll have my action figure of me as the Stormtrooper, my action figure of me as the Death Trooper, and my all black. So, well, that's the video for today. I'm working on another video now. It's not looking like I'm going to see episode 9 either. You know, I hate to give people bad information. I hate to give people bad news, period. But you know, their creative team's in the middle of working on another trilogy, which is set after episode 9. Now Daisy Ridley's already come out and said after 9 she's done. Honestly, I don't blame her. God, can you imagine the amount of flack she's been getting? And it's really not her fault. I mean, she's an actress. She does, actor. They don't separate actor and actress anymore because, you know, that gender equality stuff. A woman used to be called an actress. A man used to be called an actor. Now they're all just actors. Who cares? I mean, really, honestly, who gives a shit? Well, anyway, all she does is she reads lines off the script and reacts and acts the way the director tells her to do it. So it's not Daisy Ridley's fault. It's not John Boyega's fault. Although Pacific Rim 2, he was supposed to be able to carry that movie, and instead, if you've seen that movie where the guy picking up the refrigerator and all of a sudden his right leg breaks and he hits the ground, that's what Boyega did in Pacific Rim Uprising. Boy, that movie was terrible. But the first one wasn't any good either. So, I mean, it's not like you could really compare apples to apples. But they thought having John Boyega in there would actually bring the movie up. And no, it didn't. It didn't bring it up at all. It actually is just, it's a horrible film. And tonight, I'm actually going to go see Deadpool 2. And I'm going to give a review on Deadpool 2. And I'm going to be just as honest, even though I'm a big Deadpool fan. I have been a Deadpool fan from comic book all the way up until Ryan Reynolds finally got this made through Fox. And then to come up to have Deadpool 2, you know, sequels normally are never as good as the original, but Deadpool's such a great character that, and Ryan Reynolds he's kind of like me. He's a sarcastic ass. And, you know, he likes to throw jokes out there all the time. Now, I'm normally a really sarcastic, jokey kind of person, and man, I just can't, when it comes to this Disney Star Wars crap, man, if I start getting sarcastic on Disney, wow, they really don't want me to do that. I mean, they really don't. They do not want me to do that. So, I'm going to go see Deadpool 2 tonight. I'll try to have that other video edited. My computer is extremely slow. I'm working off a second camera because the other camera went into the pool. So, and I'm also working on, I've got to get a better setup. I've got to get mics, and I got to get this, and I got to get that. And, you know, I mean, I do this out of my pocket. It's not like I'm a full-time YouTuber, and it's not like I'm in, you know, it's not like I get paid for any of this stuff. So, anyway, if you don't mind, please subscribe, please like, please share, We'll get this message out to as many people as we can possibly get it out to. I'm not going to say boycott. I'm not going to say boycott. I'm just going to tell you, it's worth saving your money and spending it on something else than it is to watch this load of crap. I have seen the movie. It's just the, I mean, it really is. But anyway, spoilers, go back and look on my channels. On my channel, I have a solo spoilers video up from after I got a chance to screen it a week and a half ago. And so if you want to see that, go back to my channel, click on that. It'll have some solo spoilers in there if you want some spoilers. Which, to be honest with you, the spoilers aren't that big of a damn deal, and they don't make any sense anyway. They really don't. And that takes you back to the Phantom Menace too. That's all I'm going to say on that, because if you don't want any spoilers, I'm not going to give you any. And I don't want to ruin it for somebody who does want to actually go see the movie. I'm not going to say a boycott. I'm just going to say they're not getting my money. Nobody that calls me a bigot, racist, and labels me because I'm a straight person and I didn't like the crappy movie that they made. And anybody that says white privilege to me doesn't know me very well. And I started off living in a single wide trailer when I was growing up, and my dad worked 60, 70 hours a week. Hard work. That's what my father taught me. Hard work. And I'm not rich by no means. If I was rich, man, I'd already have a camera set up and a mic set up and everything else set up, and I would just be doing this right here, just because just talking back and forth with y'all is what I want to do. It's I want to have dialogues with other Star Wars fans, and I appreciate the comments that everybody's been dropping on the other videos and everything else. It means I'm not alone, which, I mean, I knew I wasn't alone, but it makes it a whole lot better when we see the diversity, because I've had men, women, all different, a couple different nationalities have even put, I had no idea that, people from Australia watching the videos. I mean, there's been a ton of comments of people that agree with everything I'm saying. And I tell you what, like, subscribe, and share. And on the next video, I'm going to do an homage to, another YouTuber out there, Jeremy with Geeks+gamers. Go check his channel out. He's of the same opinion that we are. And now he's a much bigger channel than I am. He's got a whole lot more subscribers. But I'm going to open my video the way he opens his, just as an homage. It's not making fun of Jeremy at all. It's just anytime you click on one of his videos, you know exactly what you're getting right up front. He got a lot of energy, lots of opinions, and they're just like ours. Same opinion. So I'm going to get to edit, and we'll get some videos out there. Let's try and get our subscribers up. Let's try to make our own community join up and make a bigger community. If we can get a bigger community and we can get this message out there, man, maybe we can slap enough people around with, because the only way they're going to know, the only way they're going to stop is by getting hit in the pocketbook. It's the only way it's going to stop. If I treated my customers the way Disney and Lucasfilm treat their fans, which is their customers, I wouldn't have any customers. My business would fold, go bankrupt, and I would be out on the street looking for a job. But I don't. I treat my customers how they're supposed to be treated. When they ask me for specific things, I make sure that they get them. When they want specific things done, I make sure that they get them. Because when they stop by, they pick up their car that they've spent an enormous amount of money getting rebuilt or made faster or turned into a race car or whatever. When they pick it up, it's exactly what they wanted. So the next time, or when their buddy needs one, or anything else, bam, it's there. Now, I have grown my business in the past 2 years to the point where I have overgrown and outgrown the building that I started in, and that's just in 2 years. I have literally increased business over the first 6 months of the first 6 months we were open, having increased business 10 times. Yeah, I've done that from customer service. I've done that from giving them what they want. I've done that from trying to do a good job. That's what Disney should be doing. That's what the directors should be doing. It's what the writers should be doing. It's what Kathleen Kennedy should be doing. They should be giving us what we want, which is just a good movie, good characters, good storyline. I don't care if he's likes to lick things. Yeah, I don't care. If it doesn't relate to the story, keep that crap to yourself. That's all I'm saying. Alright? If it doesn't relate to the story, leave it alone. Anyway, Craig, reviews for you. Brutally honest reviews for you. We'll get this stuff turned around. And if not, we've always got the old days. And maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe after this big flop of Solo comes out, maybe this big flop of Solo comes out. Maybe we'll get somebody different up in there that can hire a different creative team. Or maybe they'll accept my application and give me a job offer, because that'd be great. I'd love to go in there and give them some ideas. Unfortunately, I know that job wouldn't last long for me. Yeah, but either way, we'll see y'all next time. Subscribe, share, like. Out of here.